Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kara with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and I will be doing the intuitive and tarot card monthly reading for the sign of Scorpio. But before I get into that, I have a few channel announcements. The first one is going forward for all my zodiac sign readings, I will be going in the order in which the previous month readings, the highest views. So when I looked at February, the top views were Taurus, Aquarius, and Pisces. And so I've been continuing the list. And so you were 6 Scorpio with 85 views. So not too shabby, not too shabby. But I do have a goal for my channel, and that's reaching 100 subscribers. I'm currently sitting at about 60, so I need your help to make my goal. I only need 40 more. And in order to give incentive and to thank you for my viewers and subscribers for being a part of my channel, I'm currently doing a free tarot card reading contest. So it's really easy to enter. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel. Every subscription, you get an entry into the Buddha head. In addition to that, for every comment that you leave on a video, you get a entry into the contest as well. So feel free to leave as many comments as you want. Just make sure that they're positive and mindful, not just a hello. Also, for some of you who have subscribed, if your channel is not public, sometimes I can't see the subscriptions. So if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed and you just did, please just leave me a comment and let me know that you subscribed. So I can make sure that your name gets into the contest. And there's more information about it in the description box below. So, Scorpio, okay? I'm going to shuffle the deck while I give you some intuitive messages regarding your sign. Man, I've been tongue twisted today. It must be that retrograde coming. Some intuitive messages regarding your sign and some information regarding your planetary alignments for March 2019. So Scorpio, I feel like this month for you is going to be pretty significant when it comes to people in your life. With the retrograde starting on the 5th through the 28th. If you want to know, today I'm actually recording your video on the 3rd, so it's 333 today. But with retrograde coming and the full moon and Pisces being involved this month, it's a very confusing time with regard to you and significant people in your life. Pay close attention. You're going to be receiving a lot of messages, most of which the messages aren't going to be so direct. It's not going to be like it's right in front of your face. They're going to be messages that you got to kind of look for. So again, you may be seeing synchronicities. I mean, today is 333 and I'm doing your reading today. So you may be seeing that number or other repeated numbers, which could be messages from spirit, you know, trying to nudge you in the right direction. You're going to be thinking about who's the most valuable person in your life this month, I feel. You're going to be in a period of reflection. You know, retro, redo, rethink, re-understand, relearn. You're going to be asking yourself, how does this person, this situation, this idea, this belief, how does this fit into your deepest values? So you're going to be kind of redefining what you value this month, Scorpio. I feel as though there's going to be a lot of flow of insight and understanding through, again, like I said, messages and some just self-realization. Things are just going to kind of, you're going to have these little epiphanies, these little aha moments where you're going to realize something about yourself, about people you love, about people who are around you, about situations and circumstances that you've been around. And gaps are going to be filled. It's kind of like the vision I got was like, you know, when you're caulking your bathtub, you know, and you have to fill the little nooks and crevices in order to make it a complete piece. Because if you don't, you're going to have a leakage. You're going to have, you know, things coming through, critters coming through. So this month, a lot of gaps are going to be filled more so intellectually and spiritually. In the beginning of the month, Venus will be in Capricorn in your 3rd house of mind and communication, and it's going to square with Uranus and Aries in your 6th house of work, sickness, and service. So kind of like I've had for a lot of other readings, communication is going to be kind of tricky this month, especially with the retrograde. You know, communication in that the words you say may not come out correctly. You're going to feel like, you know, the words aren't coming out right, or the communication you're receiving from others is going to be misinterpreted from both directions, or communication, things that should be said are in writing or in email, and things that should be in writing are said. Communication is going to be tricky this month. And considering Aries is in your 6th house of work, sickness, and service, a lot of that could be happening at work as well. I feel like there's going to be a lot of mental intensity, some disruptions mentally and intellectually regarding work as well. So just be mindful of that. Around the 6th of the month, the new moon will conjoin with Neptune and Pisces in your 5th house of creativity and children. So when I was meditating on your sign, if you are a Scorpio who has a child or children, be mindful of some issues that are going to come up this month, especially during the period of retrograde in regards to communication. It's either you or your children, but I feel more so it's going to be children. There's going to be a lot of miscommunication. I feel as though because things are so crazy right now, you may be more inclined to snap at them or to say, you know, things that in the moment you don't quite mean. And your children are going to misunderstand that, or your child's going to do that with you. So a lot of miscommunication and things said that could be potentially hurtful emotionally. But with your children, I feel like they're going to be careful about the things that they tell you this month. They may leave out some truth. Kept hearing honesty and deception. So, you know, if you do have a teenager, this is the month to, be careful about giving them their freedom, but also be that mama or that dad who's in the background and you're monitoring them, monitoring their cell phone, social media, things going on at school, because I feel as though that they're not telling you the whole story, or they're trying to hide someone or something from you. So just be mindful of that. If you don't have children, it could just mean younger people in your life that you're having those type of same issues with. Towards the end of the month on the 20th, we will have the spring equinox. And then Aries will be in your 6th house. And then we'll have a full moon in Libra in your 12th house of dissolution and surrender. And then Venus will be in Aquarius in your 4th house of home and family. So, whoa, towards the middle to the end of the month, there is just going to be a lot going on with yourself, with your home and your family, just with everything. And then also it's going to square with Mars in your 7th house of relationships. So just every sector of your life is going to be hit at some point this month. So it just feels like there's a lot of pressure, a lot of energy going on in every direction. I feel with relationships, you may come in contact with some challenges this month if you are in a relationship. And I think they have to do with either power, not having enough or having too much, and some intimacy. There could be a lack thereof or too much, but I feel it's more so a lack thereof of affection and intimacy. And I think it's with everything. I think it's with your partnership, your family, and your children this month. And a lot of that connects with the communication. Overall, Spirit was telling me something about intoxication this month. If you're someone who drinks a lot, maybe that's how you handle difficult situations. That's how you cope. So be very mindful of how much you're consuming and what you're consuming. Intoxication, fumes. Spirit's telling me just to be mindful that you turn things off when you leave things on around the house. I feel like there's alluring romanticism for those of you who are single. There may be someone who's very alluring to you coming in. which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Spirit's kind of telling me for some of you, it's a very lustful, like passionate person coming in. But for some of you, be careful of deception, because it could be based in just lust, you know, hookups, that kind of thing. If you're currently in a relationship, because of the strain regarding the intimacy and the affection, it could be making you or your partner be looking elsewhere. Not doing anything yet, I feel, but looking. So be mindful of that. And then I also feel like there's going to be a little bit of creativity with you in regards to your career and work, somewhat. And by the end of the month, when retrograde lifts, I feel something sensual coming in. I feel passion, and I feel more, it's like more sexual energy than like love energy, but all right, Scorpio, let's get right into your tarot card reading and seeing if some of those intuitive messages don't pop up in your tarot spread. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of March 2019? Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio in the month of March. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. All right, first card out is the Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, pages are about messages. And I told you I felt like something was coming in this month. Maybe not towards the beginning so much, but it is a Page of Wands, so it does represent fire signs. So that could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. But since the wand is in the reverse, I feel as though the message is going to come to you slowly, or it's going to come to you later in the month. But it is coming. It could be coming from a fiery person. And this is probably what I was talking about regarding that passion and that lust, because in the upright, to me, this would signify a young fire sign. More of a masculine energy. Very passionate and lustful. I mean, look at the stick. I'm not going to say it, but the symbolism there, I just feel like this energy is someone who is physical, sensual, a smooth talker. So if you're single, you could be having somebody DMing you or texting you. There could be a lot of sexting going on. But it's coming slowly, little spurts. Okay, let's clarify things. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of March? This could be your energy, or because it's in the reverse, the lack of passion that's going on in intimacy in your relationship at the beginning of the month. Too many cards. What messages, Spirit, do you have for Scorpio in the month of March? Messages for Scorpio. Okay. You have the moon in reverse next. So, yeah. Pisces. I'm feeling Pisces right here. Moon in the reverse. So, yeah. There's some things going on. Either, I feel like there's secrets between you and your partner, or things unspoken or unsaid, not expressing like how you feel. Maybe you have this pent up sexual and flirty energy, but it's not being brought to light. I do kind of feel like I was saying earlier, if you are in a relationship, there could be some talking on your part or the other person's part that the other person's unaware of. Could be on dating sites that you're not aware of. You could be on dating sites that your partner's not aware of. And I feel like at first it could be innocent, but you're on these things, or they're on these things, searching for a void that's in the relationship. And I feel like it's attention and intimacy. They're not getting that from you, or you're not getting that from them. Or if you're single, I do feel as though someone will be coming in, more of a masculine energy, who's very flirtatious and passionate, but be careful, because they're not everything that they're cracked up to be, and they do have secrets. So make sure, if you're single and you've got someone who's like a fiery energy coming in, or with this type of characteristic, that you just play it safe, and don't jump into anything too fast, and make sure you ask the right questions, and definitely look at action, okay? Because in the upright, action, but in the reverse, they're being careful about their actions for a reason, because they're trying not to let off things about them. It's just a weird, murky feeling that I get from those two cards and that energy for you, Scorpio. But I feel as though it's the other person. All right, Spirit. What other messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of March? Messages for Scorpio. Yeah, fiery energy. This is the Aries card. And then the beginning of the month, you know, Aries will be in your 6th house of work, service, and sickness. And in the 20th, it'll be in your 6th house again. So definitely you could be dealing with an Aries, or again, another fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. I do feel like it's a divine masculine, a masculine energy. It's in the upright. So this person is very authoritative, very practical, very logical. They don't make decisions without having passion behind it, and without knowing 100% that that's what they want to do. Page, Moon, Emperor. This could also mean that a message comes in slowly, and you take the time, because it's retrograde, to not be disillusioned and look into it. And your mental clarity, you're taking more of a fiery approach to it, possibly. And you're cutting through the bullshit, and you're going to call a spade a spade. That could be it. Or the other person's doing that to you. Or for those of you who have children, this just came to me, is that your child's dating someone. Maybe you have a no dating rule, or maybe you think, or they don't want you to know the person that they're dating because you wouldn't approve. They could be sneaking out at night, or telling you they're with Susie spending the night, but that's not where they're at. And you may have to confront them or catch them. Maybe if you're a dad, you're the one doing it, or you have to give a dad speech, or they're introducing their new boyfriend to you, and you've got that whole dad speech holding the gun kind of thing. Not sure where that message is coming from, but if it fits, it fits. You know, all messages don't always resonate. It is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of March? Scorpio. What other messages, Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay, that was a flipper. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This card definitely has to do with family and home. And there will be a little bit of that for you, because towards the end of the month, Venus will be in Aquarius in your 4th house of home. And then square with Mars in your 7th house of relationships, so challenges regarding power. That's where that comes in. And intimacy. Yep. Notice in the upright, their intimacy, they're showing affection and time and attention. And the whole family's together and enjoying the luxuries and everything that they've built. They've manifested abundance, and it's just a time of celebration and love and And look at them, how they're looking at each other. Very intimate, and they're equals, you know, and they're enjoying each other. And the reverse is quite the opposite. There's some instability in the home. Could be financial, but I'm getting more it's with your significant other or your partner. And it has to either do with power, perceived power, not having enough power on your part or their part, and the lack of intimacy, amount of time you spend together, time you share together, attention and affection. And either they're feeling this way or you're feeling this way. And that could be why there's these messages, deceit going on in the background from either of you, you know, with other people potentially, because of those two issues. Okay. All right. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of March? Messages for Scorpio. 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 A Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, again, more earth energy right next to each other. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now you got a Knight of Pentacles coming in. Okay. Could be with an offer or message, but it's reverse. So it's something you're hoping for something to come in from this person or this situation, but it's not coming in. Or it's coming in very slowly, because Earth is months, years, lots of time. Maybe what you're hoping that's going to manifest with this person is at a standstill. Because even in the upright, this horse is mounted. It is not moving. And it's almost like they're like, here, I'm you know, holding out this olive branch an inch from myself, but you can come get it. So it's like I feel as though that there's some challenge, there's some resisting. That's the word. Resisting. Or both of you are feeling the same way, but neither one of you is seeing eye to eye because there's a power struggle, and neither one of you are wanting to apologize or wanting to bring to light the issues in the relationship. That could be a reason. This could also mean, too, as I was saying earlier, the gaps being filled. So, you know, but it's going to take a long time to fill those gaps. Yeah. What other messages, Spirit, do you have for Scorpio in the month of March? Messages from Spirit for Scorpio. Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles in the upright. You've got 3 Pentacles in a row. Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this one, 8 of Pentacles in the upright, you're very focused on something. So you could be focused because you truly want to make this relationship better. You want to fix whatever pentacles have been turned upright or broken. I mean, because this could mean like he's bringing them back down and fixing them or perfecting them. You know, an offer wasn't received. So you're going back to the drawing board and trying to fix it again before you offer it again, potentially. So maybe this is showing that that you and the other person or the situation, you're working on it or they're working on it, but you're working on it very slowly at a slow pace, on your own time. This also could mean that you're more focused in career aspects. So maybe you're working a lot and that's where the neglect is felt with your family, children, or your significant other, or vice versa. You feel like they're working too much and not giving you affection. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of March? Scorpio. 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 That's too many. Scorpio messages. Okay. You got the Chariot, which is a Cancer And you've got the Two of Cups in reverse. So, Chariot. I mean, this is a good card in the upright. It does mean eventually there will be victory. You are on the right path. You could be traveling for work. You could be traveling for a multitude of reasons. Or you could be taking some time away from the person. This could be a long distance relationship. Chariot. Or you're wanting to move forward in the relationship, so you want to put in the hard work. But with the Two of Cups, I do believe that this could be a soulmate or twin flame connection, but however, there's no contact right now, or no emotions or love are being reciprocated right now. Your cups are pouring out. There's separation. There's a disconnect. Yeah, separation. You could be taking a break. There could be distance in the relationship, whether that's physical or emotional, or, you could be in the same house, but really not around each other. Yeah, someone's not feeling the emotions. This is water. So this is you, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And you got Cancer right next to it. So you could be a Scorpio in a relationship with a Cancer, or with an earth sign, or with fire. I mean, I see a little bit of everything, but Cancer's popped out, and Aries. But you could be a Scorpio with a Cancer. But the water, emotions, relationships, listening to your intuition, love, and romance is not quite there. But you're wanting passion. You're wanting a fun, new, jovial type relationship. And you or they might be willing to be a little deceptive to get it. What's the final outcome for Scorpio? Final outcome for Scorpio for the month of March. I'm going to go with those. Ace of Cups. So love is coming in. It's beautiful. There's hope. This could be a reconciliation in your relationship. They see that you've put in the, maybe it's you. Maybe you had a little bit of an ego, a little bit of a power trip. Maybe you were doing things that weren't great. You talked about it. It kind of hurt the relationship a little bit. And they kind of put their foot down and said, I don't deserve this. And so you need to work on us. Okay. And you don't want to lose them. So you ultimately stop, think about what you did, and decide you're going to put some work into the relationship. And that's going to require action and movement. And it could mean you go back to the drawing board a few times to perfect it, because this person is being resistant. You're not going to get this until we solve our problems together. But it ultimately, with the Chariot in the upright and this card, I see victory. So if you do care about this person, there is a chance for reconciliation. Or this could mean that, because the aces are new beginnings. So it could be a new beginning in a relationship that's already made. Or another storyline could be having issues in a relationship. You or the other person's talking to others behind your back. That ends in a separation. No more love between the two. And a new love coming in. Somebody else. Because the next card is the Two of Wands. So that's a choice being made. See, in the upright, you've made the choice to move forward and to leave something in the behind. But in the reverse, you're no longer wanting to make a choice between two people, or you've decided to leave the games and stuff behind you and work on the relationship. And so you do get a reconciliation or a rebirth. Higher learning, intuition. Lots of emotions going on right now. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. So this is cutting through the bullshit. This is really talking about, communicating about your thoughts, your beliefs, in the relationship. This could be the other person. You know, I kind of feel like this is their energy saying, okay, this is what I deserve. So if we want to continue the relationship, this is what needs to happen. Or this could be you. It kind of has similar energy to the Emperor. Both of you could be very strong-headed too. All right. Let's use our Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck to clarify some of these messages. Spirit, help me clarify messages for Scorpio for March 2019. Spirit, help me clarify messages for Scorpio for March 2019. Need some clarification. Clarification for Scorpio. All right. Who's this Page of Wands? What's this message coming in the beginning of the month for Scorpio? Page of Wands. What's this message? What's this message? Rebuild. Yeah, you instead of this person or you talking to other people, going behind their back, looking elsewhere, that's not the best path for you right now. Rebuilding what you have is the best idea because there is something solid here. There is time put into this relationship. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be 8 months or 8 years or 10. I mean, you've been with this person for a while. There's a deep connection with this person. I mean, they could be your soulmate or twin flame. So definitely tough times, and definitely with this retrograde, it's going to really put a funk into things. Don't let the retrograde mess you up, especially with your relationship. Use this retro time to rebuild. See the re there? Rebuild what you have. What do you want? What do you want in the relation? What do you both want? Yeah, definitely rebuild. What do I want to clarify? What is this 10 of Pentacles in reverse? What is not happening in the relationship? Yeah. Love. It's basically the 2 of Cups again in the reverse. Yeah, there's going to be a plateau to your love this month. Something's going on in your love life. You're not dancing together because look, 10 of Pentacles in the love card, if you're looking at it in the upright, they're dancing. They're eye to eye. They are equal. They're partners. No one's above the other, okay? But they're both in the reverse. So you're both not seeing eye to eye. You're both not being teammates in the relationship. And then you have awaiting results in the reverse. So I feel, again, it's going here. You're waiting for results. They're waiting for results. It's taking a long time because this earth energy right here, it's a slow process. But it's important. When you're rebuilding something, it's very important not to be quick about it because you don't want there, like I said, filling the gaps. You don't want to leave holes to where water comes through or other problems and you're going to have to do it all again. Like if you're going to rebuild, do it right the first time and fix everything. New vitality, in the relationship, you're not feeling the vitality, the life, the passion is dying in the relationship and needs to be rebuilt. And the results are going to take a while. And then, yeah, someone's not feeling rewarded in the relationship. They're not feeling those positive affirmations. Maybe either one of you is not feeling appreciated by the other person. Think about when's the last time you've given a message. Because look, this is the Page of Wands in reverse. And the 2 of Wands in the reverse. And I feel like those are like message type cards. Like, when's the last time you guys have given each other a card or wrote something nice to each other or done something nice for each other or gifted something? Definitely important. Which card do I want to clarify? 2 of Cups in reverse. What's needed for the new beginning? 2 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. What's needed in the love for the new beginning to happen for Scorpio? What's needed for love in the new beginning for Scorpio? Love in the new beginning for Scorpio. What's needed? What's needed for Scorpio? What's needed for Scorpio? What's needed for Scorpio? See, the card's taking a long time to come out, so it's going to take time. You need to make a dedicated effort. Yep, look. He's painting. He's illustrating with the arts, the love, the connection, the bond they have together. Okay, so you may have not been putting dedicated efforts into a relationship, or the other person wasn't. And that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to travel to. And giving and receiving, yep, definitely. Reciprocity. Because look, the Two of Cups is in the reverse. There is no reciprocity going back and forth like when it's in the upright. There's no give and take. There's no balance. There's no, you and I are as one. It's not. So you need to both be giving and receiving your love and your light to each other and making dedicated efforts to do so. What's the final outcome for Scorpio? Clarify the final outcome, the Two of Wands. Final outcome, Two of Wands for Scorpio. Two of Wands. Two of Wands for Scorpio. Two of Wands, okay. Yeah, your solar plexus chakra is blocked. The light inside you together, little blockage we need to work on. Okay. Overall, Scorpio, what messages does Spirit say regarding you for March 2019 and the situation and love and life? What messages does Spirit have for Scorpio regarding love, life, current situations? What messages, Spirit guides, do you have for Scorpio for March 2019? Spirit guides, what messages do you have for Scorpio in the month of March 2019? Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. That one definitely wanted to come. Yep. Love is your energy is in the reverse. So this, at the beginning of this month, love is not your energy, but it needs to be. Love needs to be your energy because it's worth it. You need to rebuild. You need to bring new life and vitality, dedicated efforts, giving and receiving. Yep. Love needs to be your energy. So you need to work on that. And that's really ultimately, Scorpio, what I think is going to be your lesson and your work during this retrograde is rebuilding a relationship. Lots of R's. What messages does Spirit have for Scorpio in the month of March? Whoa. Messages for Scorpio in the month of March. 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 Messages for Scorpio. Yeah, lead by example is in the reverse. Okay, and I think this is where this Emperor is coming in. Emperor is a leader. Okay, this is somebody that, yeah, he's a little fiery. He's a little tough. But I'll tell you what, he's someone who's strong and who most people would follow. Okay, so you need to be this for yourself and for your relationship. If you want love, okay, if you want love, show the way in which you would want to be loved by loving. If you want affection, you show it first. If you want time, you want commitment, lead by example. Okay? So definitely for the month of March, Scorpio, your message is pretty clear. It's about using this retrograde period as a time to redo, rethink, relook at things within your love life. Rebuild on you, the other person, the relationship. Put a little bit more effort and dedication. Give a little bit more. Okay? Put in the work. All right? Take the time necessary that it needs to bring back the life and the passion to the situation, to the relationship, to that other person. Okay? All right, Scorpio, that is your March 2019 reading. I do hope it resonated with you. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it did, I would sure love to hear from you in the comment section below. Again, please help me meet my goal of 100 subscribers. So please subscribe, like, share this video with other Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending. And I send you love, light, good energy, leadership energy your way, and hope to see you back next month. Thank you, Scorpio. Have a great day.